Hi everybody. Um, this is Brenda again, in case you don't know by now. The other day I was watching a video, and actually I've watched 3 or 4 videos since then because my camera has been on the mess up, whatever you want to call that. I think I've kind of fixed it temporarily, but I was watching them scramble eggs. Um, and I know some people don't like fluffy scrambled eggs. Some people do and don't know how to do it. Um, and mine don't turn out perfect every time, but I would say 99% of the time they turn out pretty good. So my husband wants an egg sandwich. So I thought this would be the perfect time to show you how to make fluffy scrambled eggs. So I'm going to turn the camera down here. I've got 2 eggs in a bowl. I've seen them use water. I take just a little splash, maybe a tablespoon of milk and put in there. And some salt. Now take a fork. Whisk don't work right for me. Some things I can use a whisk on good, and some things I can't. I've always done eggs with a fork, and I beat them until they're consistently the same color. Okay, I've got a skillet on over here, and it is preheating, but not turned on high. I think a lot of people, that's where they make their mistake. And the one that I saw making the scrambled eggs, she scrambled them and she scrambled them. And yeah, some people don't like them runny. We don't either. But you don't have to kill them in order to make the eggs. So I turned my heat up just a little bit. I poured my egg and milk mixture with salt in the pan. I sprayed Pam in the pan, and I'm just going to turn it up a little bit and wait a second while I get his bread out. I'm sorry I've not been on here very much lately, but my camera hit a snafu, and I guess I have too much things going on in my phone, so I had to clean it up some and make a little room for other things. I think that I've got it to where it will work for a while, and I'm going to get a new one as soon as they come out. My house, as you can see, is a mess because I was bored and started pulling things out of places, and I list on eBay. My site is JBiz Nurse, and I put a lot of things on there. I take a lot of offers for my things. Just trying to make some room, you know. Clutter is a terrible thing, and I hate it. And for years, we've lived here with clutter. And so I've been trying to declutter. Now let's go back to the eggs. Okay. I've started to get some of my canning products in. I've made a lot of progress on the garden bed. I'm sure it's dogwood winter right now. Now, as you can tell, right here in the middle, the eggs are starting to do their thing. Now, I love this. It's a spatula from Pioneer Woman, and I never did have much spatulas or use for them. But now I use them a lot more than I used to. So I just take and I start moving this egg from the edges. And I know this may seem stupid as a video, but there's a lot of women that don't know how to scramble eggs right. And a lot of restaurants that can't scramble eggs. You don't have to kill them. the more gentle you are with your egg, the more fluffier it'll be. And actually, my husband went to a restaurant one time, and when he ordered his eggs, he told him he wanted fluffy eggs like his wife makes. And they told him he was spoiled, which he is. So as you can see, those are nice and fluffy. You don't have too much of a gum in your pan. This little spatula just takes care of it all. And that's it. Let me get his plate over here. Get his bread out. Now at this point I should have turned my skillet off, but I had other things going on here in the kitchen that distracted me. And namely, my husband comes in. There's a nice fluffy egg sandwich.
I'm not spoiled.
He is spoiled. But I thought maybe some of the basics would help a new cook, a beginner cook, or some of these that claims to be cooks, and I don't claim to be a cook. I claim to know how to cook a few things well. But some of these people I've seen on YouTube, I think they were actually making the egg for a casserole. And wow, it was, I mean, we don't even like a little bit of brown on our eggs. But this one was cooked, and then cooked, and then cooked, and then put in the casserole, and then put in the oven with the casserole, and cook some more. So, I don't see how you got any flavor from the egg whatsoever. But anyway, that's the way I make my scrambled eggs. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope somebody can find some use of this. And hopefully, I can get back to, well, I've also been sick. I went to the doctor yesterday. Everything's good. Going to send me for a few tests, but other than that, I'm hoping I can get back to cooking on a more regular schedule. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now the camera don't want to go off. Let me see if I turn it this way. Like I said, my camera